Welcome to Dance with Disease. My name is Ren. In 2016, my index finger started wiggling, which is great if you're training a dog, but I don't have a canine companion. And then the word Parkinsons came into my life. I knew from the beginning that this was not the downward spiral of doom as guaranteed by the brochures, but a kick in the ass to look at my life and change. This podcast is dedicated to sharing my magical journey of healing through trying every alternative therapy imaginable. Thanks for joining me. Let's dance.
Good morning. Friends, how did you sleep? I slept amazing. Woke up feeling refreshed. And that is not, I get a good sleep, but I think of it such a sleep debt that waking up refreshed is not something that I'm used to doing. But I was, even though I'd be ready to get up, it would be still tired. But a lifetime of poor sleep set you up for certain patterns. Yeah, feeling good today. Feeling, like I said, I had a really good sleep. Lots of vivid dreams. It's interesting he set intention for something. In this case, for me to be able to remember my dreams. He set intention, and then it comes together. And I'm surprised about how fast the intention of recording dreams paid off dividends. Because it's not normally, life's not normally like that for me. Normally I have to, except with bikes. I get my bike this week, which I'm really excited about. My bike karma is quite well developed. I'm confident in my ability to manifest bikes. Whereas, in just putting that confidence in manifestation into other realms of my life, particularly with this. Although in this moment I feel like I'm on track. And that's part of life, right? Ups and downs, twists and turns. And just staying focused on the task at hand. And on the task is the challenge. I need to get myself a pillow, like a proper pillow. This is like, I use a pillow during the day. But, I forgot to mention the time. I woke up at 5, just naturally. It's 5:41 right now. I wrote my dream journal. And, now it's 5:41, May 17th, 2022. This is the VTS 1000 experiment. I am your host, Ren. how's that for you? It's interesting. I feel a sense of self-consciousness. I feel a sense of duty. I feel a sense of liberation. And all these perceived different emotions are happening at the same time. It's very interesting. I feel a sense of duty to complete this process. I feel like I'm gaining lots from it because I'm committing to doing it every morning. I'm not, it's a sense of duty to fulfill this. I've been going since March 23rd now, and March 23rd is about coming up on 8 weeks away, if not around that time already. So the initial 12-week study from Sir Wilfrid Laurier was successful, and I feel like this has been a success as well, despite the tremor still doing what the tremor does, but I am seeing mobility improvements. I will say that probably the most powerful healing modality for me at this point is proactivity, feeling like I'm actually moving forward myself in contributing to this recovery process. Yesterday I started actually writing down on paper my recovery celebration party. Do you want to come? Because when the recovery happens, it's going to be huge, and I'm going to want to celebrate with my friends. And because celebration is something I'm working on embodying as a new trait. Celebration was not something I did as Dustin, but rather something I'm embracing as Ren. Because celebration in the past was something that I did. I was the person that brought the celebration. It's my job. I must do it. It's an obligation. And granted, there's certainly ego involved in that, but it was confusing for people when I was performing, because I'm more of the Monty Python dry humor camp, and not laughing at your own jokes is confusing for North American audiences. I feel like I'm being a broken record. And why would I want, allowing myself to enjoy laughter? I'm laughing more than I ever have, and I have to give credit to my buddy Pete Kennedy, for that, because he laughs all the time, and it's just infectious. He, even at the most ridiculous things, and it's breaking barriers. We watched a movie last night called Castles in the Sky on Amazon Prime. And Castles in the Sky is about radar, the invention of radar for the Second World War in England, when they knew that the German forces the Nazis were coming. They just didn't know when. They wanted it. And this ragtag group of weather scientists created this, invented radar for early detection of the Air Force, the German Air Force. And they came to a point where the leader, this sort of homely dude, Eddie Izzard, was just broken down. He's like, we can't do it. And he got pumped up by another person. And I am grateful to my buddy Pete Kennedy that he, every time I'm at that moment, he's like, you're going to do this. And just keep trying things. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Just keep walking forward slowly. Wind's going to push you back. Hills are going to slow you down. But just keep pushing forward. Keep trying things. And that, my friends, is the inspirational moment of the day. Keep trying things. What are your intentions for the day? My intention is to be as relaxed as humanly possible. Just relax in the moment. Accept that this is the moment that I have. This may be the last moment I have. Likely not. Let me just accept and relax. And just be grateful. I have so many blessings in my life. I have so many blessings, and I was not as acutely and profoundly aware of them prior to this experience. But now, I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to my wife. I'm grateful to my wife's dad, Cosmally, for providing us the down payment so we could have some stability with our housing. That's a huge stress for people, and it's not one we have. Yeah, I got to deal with a squirrel in the attic from time to time, and ants, and at one point there were lots of drug addicts, but they've all faded away. Oh, that is such a gift. Kicking drug addicts off our stoop was taxing. But now, we're doing good. Lots of blessings. What are the blessings you have in your life? It's quite likely you have some struggles. But let's focus on the blessings. Let's focus on what we have to be grateful for. And I am grateful for you. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to the Dance with Disease podcast. My name is Ren. It's been a pleasure to have you here today. For more podcasts and the films, Dance with Disease, log on to YouTube, Ren the Artist. See you next time.